Welcome back. First of all, I wanted to ask, you obviously have a lot of shared history with Shogun going all the way back to Pride. Why was it important to you to get this third fight with him in particular?
Yeah, we made for me the best fight in my career, in 2005 in Pride. So we have a like good game, me and Shogun. We made a good fight. He's very aggressive. He have a big knockout power. I think I have two now. It's gonna be a good fight. No, we have a lot of like a chance to be uh, watching like the each other game. Since 2005.
And what would a win over Shogun this Saturday mean to you?
Significa uma vitória sobre
Yeah,
ele.
for me means a lot of no means a lot because I think we made the best fight in my career in 2005. And I think in 2015 I didn't lost. No, uh, when I won the first round, I think was for like 2 points. I think the fight is supposed to like to be a draw. No, so that time I came like hungry to win.
There's been a lot of talk about retirement, about this being your last fight. Is this your last fight, or is there any way that you say, okay, one more?
É a tua última luta, você ainda vai pensar em fazer mais uma.
And I think gonna be the last one. I think it's a good time to retire. I'm 44 years old. Is there a new generation come now? I think it's a good time to retire.
And of course, you and your brother were a huge part of Pride, a huge part of the sport. But what do you want people to remember you for?
Você, Rodrigo, foi uma grande parte do esporte do Pride, né? O que você quer que as pessoas lembrem?
I think was a good master. Like we like in the sport since I'm Pride and Pride time. So now is like a third generation like and me, Rodrigo, and Anderson Silva, the first one. Then the second one, like Jose Aldo. Now is the third one, the generation, the Brazilian fighter. So I'm still there. I still fight. I still like with a heavy hands. Now I think the people gonna try to. I'm gonna try to put the people to remember was a good box. No.
When you talk about that new generation, that third generation of fighter, what advice would you give to those who are starting out and coming up now?
Falou dessa terceira geração, o que você pode dizer para essa nova geração que chegou?
Can tell them any hard like old style, like before. Still training hard, not like still believe in your dream, not something like that.
And last one for me, in terms of memories, special moments for your career, what was the most special moment for you?
Qual foi o melhor momento para você expressar?
I think when I fought in Japan, right, like 2005, 2004, 2003, was like a good time, no? Was the best shape in my life. And when I debuted in UFC, like 2009, 2010, was a good time, no? I made a good fights there in Japan and in UFC too.
All right, well, thanks very much for the time. Best of luck this weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will take our next questions from Manabu Takashima with MMA Planet.
Manabo, lembra dele?
Hey,
Can you hear
Manab.
me?
Yeah, here.
Okay, so you you started the MMA career in Japan. So can you let us know what is your best memory in Japan?
Qual a sua melhor memória do Japão?
I think my best memory in Japan when I fought with Sakuraba, maybe 2002,
Mhm.
was a good time. Now, I just made a big seizure in my arm, and it was an bad time. Like 1 year didn't fight. When I fought in the maker like a main event, was a very good fight for me. I fought very well with Sakuraba. I think was the best time. 2000
Okay.
just at the beginning of my career.
Mhm.
And I had a chance to fight and with the big name guy, and the dangerous guy.
Mhm. Okay, and also, you will fight in Shogun as a last fight, not in Brazil. You have to fight in the Fight Islands. So, what was your feeling? You have to fight in the last time, in Abu Dhabi in the Fight Island.
Você vai lutar com o Shogun, a tua última luta, e não vai ser no Brasil, não, vai ser aqui. O que você acha?
Yes, difficult now for me because I want to fight in front of my family, like my friends, my students there. But now they booked the fight here in Abu Dhabi. But we had a big problem in the world, the COVID-19. So they cancel all the events in the world. And UFC now they open the chance now to fight here in the island and there in America. But for Brazilian guys who live outside America, it's difficult to go there. And I thought, no, if it's not come here, I don't have a chance to fight this year. So I think it's a good opportunity, to be here, to fight here. It's gonna be good. For me, it's a different but a good experience to be here with
Oh,
new guys, with a new generation here.
okay, and you always, real warrior. And what do you want to show to the world in last fight?
Você sempre foi um guerreiro, que você quer mostrar nessa última luta?
Yeah, for me, I I want to do the best fight I can. Like we did. I know I don't. I'm not in the best shape like at 2005, but I wanna make fight like that. Like I did with Shogun 2005. One big and exciting fight. No.
Okay, muito obrigado.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I miss Japan, man.
We miss you a lot.
Thank you.
And we will take our next questions from Andrew Whitelaw with Whitelaw Sport.
I mean, just right there seems to be so much affection for the time fighting in Japan and Pride. I'm sure fans come up to you almost every day to talk about it. Why do you think people love Pride and that time when you were fighting so much? What do you think was so special about it?
Você parece lembrar muito bem da época do Japão, né? Pô, era que é tão especial do Japão.
Yeah, it was a different, no, because for me was a young, no, and I had a lot of feeling. I fight with my brother, and together we were always together, and he was a good, a big champ, no. So was a big time for me to still there with him, to fight. We represent a big team like BTT. Was like a lot of like stars there. The training was very hard, so I wasn't at the best time in my career, and I like didn't getting good. I was in a good shape. Was a very good time for me.
Shogun says he'd love to bring back the old rule set. How do you feel about that?
Eu queria trazer as regras antigas de volta.
Was very good. Yeah, I think very good, but I prefer this rule now. I don't want to kick somebody in the face and the head. No,
Soccer.
soccer
Well, yeah, I
kick.
mean that's certainly one thing that's changed a lot. What do you think the biggest and most important changes are in the sport? A lot's changed since those days. What do you think the most important changes have been?
Qual você acha que foi a mudança mais importante daquela época? Agora.
I think because we fight in the cage, no, and the cage is totally different the rules. Because when they fight the ring, I put the head outside, and the referee put the fight in the middle. So we had that chance to like to rest a little bit. And the cage, we doesn't have chance to rest. No, if you in the cage, you fall in the ground, and the guy put you again the cage and hit hard, so you don't have time to breathe now to rest. So I think in UFC we have to be like more athlete. I think so. I think so. The guys that like have to be have to make a lot of condition train now. And they have to train wrestling too. I think it's good. It's good for the guy who have a good wrestling too.
Thank you, sir. Good luck this weekend.
Você acha que vai ser?
I'm gonna try to follow the knockout for this time. Yeah, I trust in my hand for my my last three fights. I have one okay, what? One loss, but I have two like big winner by knockout. So I trust I have a heavy hand. Gonna try to follow the knockout.